It's always a pleasure when I'm here, discussing football, more especially on Talk Sport.
Yeah, so it's always exciting when we're here discussing football on Talk Sport. And tonight's episode is so loaded. World Cup shocks, European giants are panicking all over the place. Underdogs, miracles, and Premier League drama all over the place. And let's not forget, Champions League format shaking all the clubs all around the globe. And we saw a lot of fallouts during the week, which we're going to touch little by little. Our pundits are here and they are ready to kick it going. So get on the show, get in the comment section, put up your name, put up where you're watching us from, and connect with us on this show, Premier Sports Fan Center. And you can just put it in there. I'm with you. I stand with you guys as we go on in today's Talk Sports show. Let's run now as we begin the first segment, and we're looking at Haaland's historic 16-goal qualifying campaign. Wow. Erling Haaland, the Norwegian, has set a wonderful record in his country, his homeland, scoring 16 goals in the qualifying campaign, which was first ever. And Erling Haaland's numbers are crazy this season. In the qualifiers, the guy fired powerfully his team into the World Cup. And he sealed it with a last-minute winner versus Italy. And who can ever tell that Norway will take care of Italy and send them to the playoffs while Norway goes into the qualifying stage? And that's what Haaland can do. He's rewriting national history. And the challenge here, the questions here is this the most dominant World Cup qualifying campaign by a single player in modern football? Let's start from Paulo.
Yeah, well, I don't think so. You look at the past qualifiers, you see players also, outperforming others and scoring a lot of goals. It just happened that this time around we have Erling Haaland, who is in form. Once you can, supply him the goals, the ball, you definitely put the ball at the back of the net. So we saw that with, during the last qualifying, I has been scoring goals for fun, even against Italy. Oh man, anyway, he did it. So, but if you ask me if it's the most dominant, I don't think so.
In modern time, a single individual taking his team into the World Cup.
It's not only him. The other goal scorers also, the likes of Solot and Co, they also scored, but just because he had scored them, so I don't think he did it on his own.
All right, so yeah. Might not be on his own now. Does Haaland's leadership elevate Norway into a potential dark horse spot in the coming World Cup?
Yeah, I think one country that have done themselves a whole lot of good, investing in young lads growing up to be talent, is Norway. You have to talk about Odegaard, talk about Salot of Atletico Madrid, and some other guys in that setup. It's not just Haaland. Haaland was there the last time out that they couldn't even qualify for the Euros. Talk less of the World Cup. Now those guys are evolving to become a better version of themselves. So I think that Haaland is just one of those guys that has grown from their national team. And one thing about this is that if Haaland was in Portugal and scoring like this, the question wouldn't be single-handedly, because the support cast, or in teams like France, where you know that there are all stars around you. But the main bargain right there is coming from the fact that he's playing for Norway. I think that's where it is. Norway, not irregular in the World Cup like that. So.
Now, does that make Norway a dark horse in that coming World Cup?
Yeah, they are one team that you can't look past. Because when you have Haaland and Solskjaer in front, all you need to do in football is score a goal and keep it tight at the back.
Right, so Norway becomes a dark horse to be looked at for. They can cause an upset at the world, and they can even go far. Remember, there was a dark horse in 2002 World Cup. I think that was South Korea, going as far as the semis in that World Cup. But they hosted the tournament. Apollo, do you think Norway may be able to perform that kind of feat at this point in time?
Yeah, I won't be surprised if they go as far as going into the what they call it, semi-finals, or probably going to the final. But in my own opinion, I don't think, or in my own view rather, I don't think they'll be able to win it. But I see them going as far as at least quarter to semi-final. But if you ask me, because Norway, they are very good side. You look at them attacking wise, they've got quality players. In fact, they have 3 good number 9 that on a normal day we start for a lot of countries. Talking about Erling Haaland, Alexander Solo, and Strand Larsen, the Wolverhampton striker who hardly had a playing time because of Erling Haaland and Solo. And you look at the wing also. There's Nusa, the guy from what's his name now, RB Leipzig, very good player also. And in the midfield, they have a lot of exciting players. Where you'll be looking at now is their defense. Can their defense be able, to do the job for them? If you ask me, at least if they can outscore their opponent, they will definitely go far.
Right, so if Norway can outscore their opponents, we have hopes that they may just be that dark horse at the World Cup and they may go far. And with the likes of talents like Solot, Odegaard, and some other players, I think they can propel Erling Haaland to actually get something from this World Cup. Possibly contend even for the Golden Boot at the World Cup. Who knows? But straight on, we move on to other European giants securing their spots even at the next Mondial of the global competition of football. Germany, focus now is on Germany and Netherlands. They have qualified for 2026 World Cup. Germany smashing Slovakia by 6-0. And Netherlands come and convincing as always, 2 giants, 2 statements of interest. And these are teams that have ruled the world of football. Holland, Netherlands, I'm not sure they have ever won the World Cup before, have they?
No. They were beaten by Spain in the final.
In the finals of 2010 World Cup. Yeah. And then we have Germany winning about 9 years ago, 2014, defeating Argentina at the final. Now, which of these 2 giants look more prepared for a deep run? To you. Let me start from you, Yemite.
I think the 2 sides are sides in the rebuilding process, and I don't think any one of them have attained that giant level they were some years ago. So I think that they are just in that, they need to take a step or 2 upward to get to that giant level. But football can be very funny. It's like biscuits. You don't know where it will crack. But I think that those 2 are not up to that giant level yet.
No, but we saw Netherlands parading a team almost equally with the one that played in 2022, and we saw them going as high as the quarterfinals. They lost by penalty to Argentina.
That's why they are not giants. Quarterfinals. That's the last stage.
Penalties.
Not even the last.
Penalties to the winners.
Yeah, they lost.
And the team has matured, and they're coming back 3 years later.
Because 3 years later, the Van Dijk, the level he was performing that time, is no longer performing at that level. True. He's depreciating. This guy from Corinthians that left Barcelona, Depay, is depreciating. Gakpo is not the same Gakpo last World Cup also. So a lot of their guys are depreciating. That means they were at their peak when they got to the quarterfinal.
Right, so they were possibly at their peak, and Germany too is just rebuilding. Then after sustaining a lot of blows, Germany just came out and they started winning. And the question here is, Paulo, are Germans or the Germany team finally returning to their old identity under the leadership and with the new set of boys? Are they trying to fit that space that the likes of Toni Kroos and the big boys of the midfield left?
Well, it's been hard for Germany to replace, Toni Kroos, talking about Schwarzenegger, also, they've missed a lot of players, talking about Philip Lahm and co. And I don't think they've been able to replace those guys properly. Though Joshua Kimmich has been able to come in, Musiala, who is currently out injured now, has
talking
been able
about
to
Olise.
No, Olise is from France.
Okay, that's a French player.
And now
they have Karim Adeyemi as well.
Those ones, I don't think those ones they can.
And they have Florian Wirtz.
Yeah, they have Florian Wirtz, but those guys, I don't think they are there at the moment now.
How do you rate their top hatchet man, Waterman?
Well, he's been performing brilliantly,
Guatemala
well.
is just coming up.
Yeah.
It's just, I think he just left the under 21s how many months ago.
Lamine Yamal is 18.
Lamine Yamal is different. Lamine Yamal,
Musiala is 20.
Lamine Yamal is one in like a few generational talent.
Bellingham is
you can't-
22.
you-
Mbappe won the World Cup when he was 21.
You know, when we are talking about Mbappe winning the World Cup when he was 21, when you look at the
No, I think he was even 20 or so.
at 19.
19.
Now, if you look at that World Cup, the key guys are not the 19 years old Mbappe. They are the Pogba and the Kante of the midfield. And the Giroud that would draw guys to himself and free up Mbappe and Griezmann to do stuff off front. So when you look at it, it's a team effort for France then. So with what's the name of this guy? Watemade.
Yeah.
You have to look at his support cast. Now, who are the support cast? Florent Wies, that is neither here nor there in a World Cup going year. Or is it this other guy, Joshua Kimmich, that's almost getting past the peak of his career. So I think that, yes, Germans are in the mix, but they are not the giants
That we can look forward to.
Yeah.
Now, final question on those two. How do you position the chances of Netherlands facing an Argentina or Brazil or... So, get in the comment section. Put up your name, put up where you're watching us from, and connect with us on this show, Premier Sports Fan Center, and you can just put it in there. I'm with you. I stand with you guys as we go on in today's Talk Sports show. Let's run now as we begin the first segment, and we're looking at Haaland's historic 16-goal qualifying campaign. Wow! Erling Haaland, the Norwegian, has set a wonderful record in his country, his homeland, scoring 16 goals in the qualifying campaign, which was first ever. And Erling Haaland's numbers are crazy this season. In the qualifiers, the guy fired powerfully his team into the World Cup. And he sealed it with a last-minute winner versus Italy. Who can ever tell that Norway will take care of Italy and send them to the playoffs? Love to hear from you, and we enjoy your company when you watch and you share. So we move on straight onto Italy. We're still in Europe. Italy was pushed into the playoffs. And guess who did? Norway. Now, Italy, four-time world champions, failed to secure automatic qualification and now face dreadful playoffs in the match encounter coming up. Why does Italy keep falling into the same qualification traps? Knowing fully well that was where they were stopped at the last World Cup qualifier. Yeah, man. You should take a lead on this. Of the next World Cup. Paulo.
Well, I think Netherlands will be able to hold the ground, and I believe they want to, play Argentina again. We remember what happened the last time they met.
But Yemi just pointed out some important qualities that made them survive till that penalty, and those qualities are dimming out, and those players are still in the team.
I think the same thing for probably Argentina also, because you look at the Messi you have for Argentina now, it's not the same as the one you have for Argentina 4-5 years ago.
If you bring in the Argentina conversation, I beg to differ, because when you look at Argentina, those guys in that squad, half of that squad was very young. Now, apart from being very young, they've groomed more talent, like Nico Paz, that is doing exceptionally well at Como in Italy, that Madrid wants to sanction the return back to Madrid next summer. So when you look at the way they are spilling of talent, so the ones that are depreciating, you have guys to replace them. Mastantuono is in Real Madrid.
Wonderful.
Now, he can deputize for Messi easily. So you can't compare with a Netherlands that is repeating the same legs. Argentina is renewing their legs. Alvarez is just getting to his peak. And Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea is just approaching his peak.
Too.
Not at it, it's 23 or 24, so that's not his peak. It's just going close to his peak. And when you look at Mastantuono, a
And the likes of
talent,
Molina, the likes
Nico
of
Paz,
Paz.
fantastic play footballer. So
Do you
can't compare.
fancy? How do you fancy the chances? I think I don't know why you believe Netherlands can hold them up based on past experience.
Well, it's when it comes to World Cup, it's always different from maybe playing qualifying, or it's a major tournament and it's a knockout game. Probably in the knockout, or, yeah, it might be in the group stage, but I
No,
expect
at
both
the
of them to be
knockout
at the
stages,
knockout
yes.
stage. So it's going to be a very different game. We saw what happened the last time. Like I said, they played out I think 3-3, and Netherlands went out on penalty. I still feel if Netherlands meets Argentina today, they will be. Good day and welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center, your favorite sport channel on YouTube and on Facebook. And welcome to our watch along. And our focal match tonight will be the match involving Manchester United taking on West Ham at Old Trafford. There, so it's promises to be an exciting one, and the game is about to kick off in less than probably 10 seconds. The game will kick off. Let's quickly bring you up to date with the lineup from both teams. Manchester United, they have Lemons in goal, Casemiro, Kunwa, Diego Dalot, Amad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes, Avon, Mazraoui, Mbuemo, Luke Shaw, and Joshua Zexi, all starting for Manchester United. While for West Ham, Areola in goal, Jared Bowen, Memem Diouf, Fernandes, Magasa, Mavropanos, Potts, Susek, Todibo, Wan-Bissaka, and Wilson leading the line for West Ham United. And the game has kick-start with Manchester United in possession right now. So Manchester United turn things around. The last game at Old Trafford, they actually lost to Everton, a 10-man Everton. But they bounced back over the weekend, defeating, coming from behind to defeat Crystal Palace. Here comes Manchester United side the ball. The first free chance there. Ahmad trying to create something, but Joshua Zexi couldn't connect down it. So it will roll out for a throw into West Ham United. Like I said earlier on, Manchester United came from a go down at Seoul's Park to take all 3 points against Crystal Palace. Can they win back-to-back game? Let's only time with against this West Ham team that has not been consistent. Also, West Ham, sitting pretty below in the bottom 5 as it stands now, and they want to do everything to avoid being relegated. This is as it stands now. They sit 18th on the log there, which is not very good for a team like West Ham United. A win for either of these two teams will definitely boost these chances of voting. For West Ham, it will boost their chances of not going to relegation. While for Manchester United, a win for them tonight will put them into the European spot. And can Manchester United get back to Europe come next season? Only time with there, but game restart now with Manchester United losing possession to West Ham inside their own. I've sent it back to the goalkeeper Areola within the long one now, trying to find Callum Wilson. And he brought it down neatly, but dispossessed by Manchester United. And here comes Man United now with Amad Diallo sending it back into the midfield there. So with Manchester United in possession. And yesterday we saw some games go down in the English Premier League, and there were some high-profile results. Let's start with Arsenal, who defeat Brentford by 2-0. And surprisingly, Aston Villa came from 2 goals down against Brighton away from home at the Hammers Stadium to defeat Brighton by 3-4. While Crystal Palace won by 1 a lone goal away against Burnley. Also, Nottingham Forest defeating Wolf away from home, while Leeds United stunned Chelsea by 3-1, and Liverpool playing at a 1-1 draw against Sunderland. Let's see if Manchester United can, take advantage of this struggling West Ham team. Yeah, I call them struggling West Ham team because they've been struggling also this season. They've sacked one manager already, and we just hope before the season end they will not be sacking another manager. In the meantime, play resume with West Ham now having back in possession with Fernandes try to find Wilson, but the Manchester United goalkeeper will cut that one out. So he will gather that one comfortably for Manchester United and he drop it for even there. So man, you still back in possession. Still Manchester United in possession. Here they come now, attacking now from the left hand side of the attack with Kunwa. Will send it back into the midfield to find is that Casemiro? So finds Ahmad now. Ahmad Diallo on the ball. Tries to beat the Ivorian. Oh, that was a very good cross, but headed out there by West Ham. So it's going to be a throw into Manchester United. So Manchester United lose possession straight to West Ham, who finds and the referee said that will be a foul against Fernandez. Fernandez rather for West Ham is being brought in. And we have two Fernandez on the pitch, one for West Ham and one for Manchester United. And here comes West Ham now with Gerard Bowen tries to run on, and still going in a dangerous position. Can he get the ball into the box? And it's still West Ham. Oh my goodness. That was a very good block there from Casemiro. That could have been an opening goal for West Ham. Fernandez almost getting a goal for West Ham there. Not Bruno Fernandes, but Fernandez of West Ham almost getting a goal there. But that was a very good block there from Casemiro. So it's going to be a corner kick now to West Ham United. 6 minutes played already, and West Ham looks like they can actually punish Manchester United if given the opportunity. And surprisingly, the Fernandez for West Ham is also a Portuguese, and his name is Matheus Fernandes. While we have two Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes and Matheus Fernandes, both of them from Portugal. And corner quickly taking the Manchester United goalkeeper will parry that one to safety and to roll out for a throw into West Ham. And the former Manchester United player, talking about Aaron Wan-Bissaka, will take the throw in for West Ham. So here comes West Ham again with just Gerard Bowen trying to find Wilson, but that was too much. But still West Ham in possession with Diouf now on the ball now, sending it back into the midfield. Also, last season, West Ham United defeat Manchester United at Old Trafford by 2-0. But in the reverse fixture, Manchester United also won them at Old Trafford by 2-1. And can West Ham, get another victory today? Yeah. That was a very bad tackle there from Haven there, and I think the referee might be showing him a yellow card. He took out what's his name now, Gerald Bowen, and he has been shown the first yellow card in this game because that was a very bad tackle there. So it's going to be free kick now to West Ham, and we've seen the first yellow card in this game going to the Manchester United player in the 8th minute. So West Ham now having a very good opportunity to send one into the box. Can they take advantage? And Port will stand on this one. And they send a long one into the box there, trying to find oh my goodness, Manchester United struggling to clear that one out there, but finally Man U back in possession but not cleared out properly. And it will roll. See Manchester United now in possession, trying to turn defense into attack now, running down the left hand side there, but that will roll out for a train. So it's going to be a train to Manchester United. But Manchester United now find themselves inside the box. Can they get the goal from this? Oh, that was a good block there. West Ham will clear that one out, and the West Ham player going down again, and the referee said that would be a free kick. And I think Bruno Fernandes is complaining. Let's see. Probably thought that should be an handball there, but the referee says no. Against Thomas Susek there. Yeah. Thomas Susek making the block there. I don't think that should be a penalty because it was already going down and not, looking at the ball. I think the referee spotted right with that one there. So Bruno Fernandes still agitating, looking for penalty. But play will start with West Ham taking a free kick now, send a long one to find Thomas Susek. We tried to send the cross into the box there, but that was blocked now. I'll be going out for I think that should be a throw-in to West Ham United. So trying quickly taking now for West Ham United. But Susek couldn't make anything out of that one. So it's going to be a throw-in. A goal kick to Manchester United. And you can see the former, the West Ham manager, the former Nottingham Forest manager, talking about Nuno Espirito Santo, who started the season with Nottingham Forest. But right now, is at West Ham United, trying to help West Ham escape relegation. Can he help West Ham to secure a higher position? At the moment, they sit number 18th on the log, which is very bad for a team like West Ham United. Play will restart now. The Manchester United goalkeeper sending that one out for a throw-in. So it's going to be a throw-in to West Ham. And I think the Manchester United defender, talking about Evan, has looked a little bit shaky in this game. And the referees having a word with the is it the technical department now for the referee, because I think is having issues with his with his gadgets. So and it's being fixed right now. Minutes played already, still goalless at Old Trafford. So the play will resume now with West Ham having a throw-in, and Diouf will take the throw-in for West Ham United. So trying taken now. Man United will clear their lines, but West Ham will win back possession. Still with West Ham United sending it straight into the midfield to find Port, who find Magaza. And they'll send a long one. Manchester United win possession, but give it straight away back to West Ham. But West Ham also losing possession. Brian Mbuemo tried to win possession for Manchester United. And the last man says it's going to be a throw-in to Manchester United. Mazraoui coming on, but drops it for Amad Diallo. So play restart now with Manchester United back in possession. Surprisingly, there's no Matthias De Ligt in the lineup for Man United, and the three men at the back are Mazraoui, Avon, and Luke Shaw. While you have Dalot and Amad Diallo playing as a wing back in this one. and the camera, uh, pouncing on what's his name again, the Argentine, Lisandro Martinez, who have not had much playing time with Manchester United. He has been out injured for a long time, but he's back. But still waiting for to be called upon. And here comes Manchester United now. Tries to find Mbuemo, and he connects with down. He has Todibo to beat one-on-one with Todibo, sending it back into the middle. But that was a very, very terrible pass there. And there's a Manchester United player down, but the referee says play on. And can West Ham now turn defense into attack now? Here they come now attacking from the right hand side now. Trusts it for the captain, Gerard Bowen, who goes back to find Wan-Bissaka. And still West Ham now still in possession. And I think there's still there's a Manchester United player down, but we just have to confirm if he's up and running at the moment. Yeah, I think he's back with his feet now. Here comes West Ham now with Callum Wilson now. Try to run into the box. He beats one now. Oh, his cross was blocked there, and it's going to be another corner kick to Manchester West Ham rather. And West Ham have looked very dangerously going forward, and you could see Bruno Fernandes still complaining. And that was a very, very terrible tackle there from the number 20, is it 32 jersey now of West Ham United. That's sport, yeah. But the referee said no to Fernandes. That was a very good tackle, but a corner kick to West Ham United now. And he sent a long one into the box, headed up by West Ham. And West Ham, by Man U, but West Ham will regain possession, try to find the West Ham player again now. Talking about Port, who send a long one. Man United will clear back, but West Ham win possession again. Now trying to beat two players inside the box, but lose possession to Manchester United, who tries to find a run of Brahim Mbuemo, but give the ball straight away to West Ham United, who are back in possession again. So West Ham are still dominating possession as it stands now. And here come West Ham again now, running at the Manchester United defense. Aaron Wan-Bissaka one-on-one with Diago Dalot there, and he sent a very good pass into the box 18 there. Bowen taking a shot there, but that was blocked there. And just as Zexi will win possession for Man United, but trying to find the run of Mbuemo, but we're covered there by the Senegalese left back, talking about Diouf, to stop Mbuemo. And Gerard Bowen, almost eating the target for West Ham, but a very good defensive play there from Manchester United to deny Jordan Bowen from scoring, opening the scoring for West Ham United. So throw quickly return with West Ham still winning another try. Manchester United win possession, but give it back again. Saka running down Diago Dalot and try to send a cross into the box. I think that will go out for is it corner? Yeah, the referee said that should be a corner kick there. There was a deflection there. Susek tried to send a cross into the box, but there was a deflection there. So it's going to be another corner kick to West Ham United. And let's quickly look at the start, because it looks like West Ham United have enjoyed a lot of this should be West Ham United third corner kick in this game. Manchester United are yet to register any corner kick in this game. And corner sending to the balls there. Could this be the goal? Oh, that was a miss kick there from the Ivorian legs back. Talking about Senegalese left back rather, Diouf there, who couldn't connect with that one properly. So it's going to be goal kick to Manchester United. So play will restart with Manchester United trying to find Zexi and the flag stick down. Zexi now inside the box, send the cross into the box, but I think finally the whistle have gone for offside there. So it's going to be offside and free kick to against Manchester United. The West Ham goalkeeper will come out to restart play for West Ham. Areola standing on this one for West Ham. You see both managers talking about Nuno Espirito Santo, who is also a Portuguese, and Ruben Amorim, working gingerly and shaking their heads. Both manager, are desperately looking for a victory in this one. Wan-Bissaka tried to run at two Manchester United player there, but I think the ball have rolled out, so it's going to be throwing. Yeah, throwing to Manchester United. Diego Dalot pick the ball up for Manchester United. So it's going to be another throwing to Manchester United. Viewers, you can join the conversation by letting us know your thought about this game. You think Manchester United will get all 3 points in this one, or you think West Ham will inflict more injuries to Manchester United? So let us know your prediction, your thought, and your thoughts so far about this game. So throwing to West Ham United. 21 minutes played already. It's still Manchester United 0, West Ham United 0 also. No goal to report from so far. And you could see Manchester United are enjoying possession with 53%, while Fulham having 47, and Manchester United have just only one shot so far in this game, and West Ham having 4 shots, but 0 shot on target from both sides. No big chance created so far, and we have seen 1 yellow card, and it has gone the way of Manchester United. And it's the young centre back Avon who pick up that yellow card in the 8th minute. So free kick to West Ham now. So West Ham back in possession, but Wan-Bissaka couldn't bring that one down, so it's going to be throwing into Manchester United. So throwing quickly taken, and Manchester United back in possession. Finds Amad Diallo, who tries to find the run of Kunwa there. Can made the ball there, and he sent it cross into the box there, but headed out there by Jean-Philippe Todibo. And there was a cross from Bruno Fernandes. But it's going to be corner kick now to Manchester United. I think that should be Manchester United first corner kick in this game. So Mbuemo will take the corner kick for Manchester United. Can Manchester United get the goal from this set piece? And they send a short one and send it back now. But that was troubling Areola, almost going to the back of the net. But Areola was able to make a save there and send that one out for another corner kick. But that was a very good ball there from Mbuemo, who I think was trying to cross that one. But that almost, going into the back of the net. So another corner kick for Manchester United. This time it will be from the left hand side of attack for Manchester, and the corner quickly taken, but headed by West Ham. Manchester United back in possession, And that was another shot, but block against. But three Manchester United win pass possession again. And another cross into the ball, but that was a very terrible cross, and he has another opportunity to cross the ball again. And still Manchester United in possession now, camping at the inside the box of West Ham. And that was a mistake there by West Ham, but finally they got the ball out of the inside their own box there to find Bowen, who goes down. The referee said that will be a free kick to West Ham United. 25 minutes played already, still goalless at inside Old Trafford there. So we'll get the first goal in this game, and I think the first goal will be very crucial in this game, because if Manchester United can get the first goal, I think that will propel them to victory. For West Ham, if they get the first goal, it can also propel them to at least taking something away from Manchester United in this game. I think the referee says that should be a free kick. Or is it a free kick? No, I think that should be a throw-in. So West Ham still with the ball, send it through long one, but cleared out by Manchester United. And West Ham will win back possession again. And the referee said that there's a foul there, because Thomas Susek has committed a foul there. So it's going to be free kick now to Manchester United. So Manchester United still with possession. Finds Amad Diallo. Send it back to Haven. And I'll send it diagonal to find his teammate there, still with Manchester United. And here they come in and try to camp at the edge of the box of West Ham. Manchester United still with possession. But West Ham will clear the line out, and Callum Wilson will contest the ball with two Manchester United players. But here comes Manchester United now. Finds Amad Diallo inside the box of West Ham. Can they Manchester United? Oh my goodness. See Manchester United. That was Joshua Zexi there. Going for the acrobatic there, but Wan-Bissaka and the West Ham defense, we stopped that one from going into the back of the net there. But that was a very good opportunity from West Man U to get a goal in that play there. Wan-Bissaka blocking that one from going to the back of the net. A very good goal line clearance there from Wan-Bissaka, and Bruno Fernandes trying to score a Gonzalo from that follow-up, or Golazo rather. Well, here comes West Ham now, lose possession, but win it back with Wan-Bissaka, the former Manchester United defender. Finding number 27 jersey for West Ham. Talking about Magaza. And Man U will win back possession. And even we send it straight back to the Manchester United goalkeeper. Talking about Lemons, who finds Luke Shaw. Finds Dalot back with to Luke Shaw. So So West Ham win back possession. Here they come now. Try to find Callum Wilson now. Could West Ham be able to get the goal? Oh, I think Callum Wilson is complaining there. We just have to look at the replay there. Hope there was no handball there. Ooh. The ball actually hit the hands of Luke Shaw there. But let's see. Though it was already going down. I think the referee said no, that's not a penalty because the players restart. So VAR have checked that one quickly and said no, that's not a foul. And we've seen half an hour of football played already at Old Trafford. It's still goalless. 0-0 since then now. 30 minutes gone already. No goal to report. So Manchester United back in possession. Still Manchester United finds Brahim Mbuemo. A beat one. Can it be the second one? Come on. Oh. Still Manchester United. Amad Diallo now. Send a cross into the box there. That will evade everybody and should roll out for a goal kick to West Ham. Thiago Dalot couldn't connect with that one. But that was a good cross into the box, but there was nobody to connect with that one from Manchester United. That 1 minute played already. Still Manchester United 0, West Ham United 0. Both teams desperately need a victory in this one, and here come West Ham now. No offside, but quickly dispossessed by the Manchester United defenders, and the goalkeeper of Manchester United will gather down from Manchester United. So Manchester United will restart play. Finds Amad Diallo, who sends it straight back into the midfield to find Bruno Fernandes. Still Manchester United gradually moving it forward, but now sending it back to Casemiro. Still Manchester United in possession. Another good defensive play there from Magaza. But I think the ball have rolled out. So is it corner kick or train? You just have to confirm. Because a lot of bodies are pulling inside the West Ham post. So it's going to be a throw-in, and Thiago Dalot will take the throw-in for Manchester United. So it's going to be a long throw now from Manchester United. Trying taking and cross into the balls there. Still ball in contention there, but West Ham will clear that line, and Manchester United will win back possession again. Finds Amad Diallo now. He has 1, 2, 3 players to be beat Diop, but there's cover up there for Diop, and another cross into the balls there. This time around, it will roll out for, I think, another three. Thiago Dalot quickly picking the ball up and throwing it quickly. Luke Shaw. Still with Manchester United, who are in possession. And here come Manchester United, and it goes on, but the referee says, play on, no foul. So West Ham attacking Manchester United now. They run into the box there. Thomas Susek. Oh my goodness. Jared Bowen rather beating 1, 2, 3 Manchester United player there, but couldn't get his shot on target. I mean, he actually got it was actually on target, but the Manchester United goalkeeper picked down up comfortably. So here comes Manchester United. We have less than 10 minutes to go in this one. And I think this the referee has stopped the game. Okay, it's going to be a draw ball and for Manchester United, and Fernandez will restart play for Manchester United. And Man U try to play 1-2 there, but that was a very good defensive play there from West Ham. And looking at the opportunity from Jared Bowen again, who couldn't believe his luck there. Though there was a deflection there, but the Manchester United goalkeeper was still able to comfortably gather down to safety for Manchester United. 9 minutes to go into the break. Still no goal to record from both sides. So Manchester United back in possession with Joshua Zexi trying to run at the West Ham United player, but I think the referee said no. That one has roller for a throwing, so it's going to be throwing to. I just have to confirm. Is it to match? I think that should be throwing to West Ham United, and Joshua Zexi couldn't believe that one, that he couldn't keep the ball from going out of play. So Manchester United back in possession with Amad Diallo, who finds Bruno Fernandes 1-2 with Amad Diallo, still Diallo, and it goes down there. And I think finally West Ham player being shown a yellow card. So it's Diop who was brought down there, and he has been shown a yellow card for pulling. Not just only pulling, but for also bringing down Amad Diallo there, kicking him. So it's going to be free kick to Manchester United. So free quickly clicking. Manchester United still in possession, but couldn't make things happen from that one there. So it's Manchester United who are still in possession. Try to create one to come. Oh, that was a very good block there, but Manchester United still in possession with Ahmad now. Finds and another cross into the box, and another block there by Manchester United there. And West Ham will try to beat her, but lose possession back to Manchester United, and another cross into the box. But that's not a very good cross, but Manchester United will try and win back possession again. Yeah, Manchester United back in possession. Can they make things happen inside the box there? Try to send a cross and another block. So it's going to be throwing. Corner kick to Manchester United there. Looking at the replay again there. West Ham escaping that one. So corner kick to Manchester United. Can Manchester United get the goal from this corner kick? Remember, no Harry Maguire in this one, and no Matthias Zelit, who are very good in the air for Manchester United. And corner quickly taken, but West Ham defending down very well and try to turn defense into attack, but give it straight away to Manchester United. Manchester and the referee has stopped the game, and it's going to be free kick. Magasa committing a foul there inside its own half. So Manchester United. So free kick to Manchester United. Can Manchester United get a goal from this free kick? And a free kick they taken, but headed back into the boys there and headed out there. I think the whistle have gone, so the referee said that should be a free kick inside the box for West Ham. So it's going to be free kick to West Ham United inside the box there. 41 minutes played already at Old Trafford. No goal to report yet. Amad Diallo, committing a foul there against Gerard Bowen there. So, Manchester United will win back possession again. With even who tries to find the run of Joshua Zexi rather. And that one has been cleared out there by Philippe Todibo, and it's going to be thrown into Manchester United. So what's his name again? Diego Dalot coming across the other side to come and take a long throw-in for Manchester United. So trying to Manchester United. Can Manchester United get a goal from this and send a long one into the box? Headed out there. I think that should be a corner kick to Manchester United. 42 minutes, no goal to report so far. But Manchester United have a corner kick now. And that should be the fourth corner kick for Manchester United in this game. Can Manchester United take an after lead into the break? And they send a long one into the boys there. That was a very good defensive play there from West Ham. And Manchester United back in possession again. This time sending it back to the goalkeeper. And send a short one. Still Manchester United in possession. And attacking now from the right hand side. Send it back into the midfield. Still Manchester United finds Amad Diallo. Try to run a 1-2 player, goes down easily, but the referee says no. But Buemo will win back possession for Manchester United. And another cross into the balls, but that was a very, very terrible cross there. Nobody to connect down, and you could see the frustration in the face of the manager of Manchester United. Manchester United have enjoyed a lot of possession in this first half, but still unable, to get the goal so far in this one. 43 minutes played already. It's goalless from both assistant. Manchester United having 65% ball possession, while West Ham having 35%. And Manchester United have had 9 total shots in this game, compared to 5 from West Ham, and 2 shots on target from Manchester United, while 1 shot on target from West Ham. Big chance, one big chance so far, and it has gone in the way of West Ham United. But in the meantime, here comes Manchester United, but West Ham defending down, but still Manchester United back in possession. Can Manchester United break the deadlock in this first half? Still Manchester United with Mbeumo. Send a cross into the box. They headed out there by West Ham United, and Callum Wilson will battle the ball, and he has won a free kick for West Ham United there. And that was a very good strike play from West Ham there. I've been talking about Wilson, who win possession to take the pressure away from his team in this one. So the West Ham goalkeeper will come out to take this free kick for West Ham United. Areola send a long one now. Tries to find Callum Wilson, but Manchester United defender will clear that one out. But possession still in contention. And here comes West Ham losing that one straight. So Manchester United were back in possession and giving it back to West Ham inside the box. They can West Ham punish Manchester United, but very good play there from the Manchester United defender. Even there, who cleared that one out. So it's going to be, I think that should be a throw-in. I think if Gerard Bowen had gone down there, probably that might be, VAR might be looking at that one for a possible penalty. So it's going to be corner kick, not throwing. And it's Matheus Fernandes, who will take this one for West Ham United. Can West Ham take a halftime lead into the break? And we've seen 45 minutes played already. And now playing into the additional time of just 1 minute. And corner quickly taken for Manchester United, West Ham. But the referees have spotted an infringement. This is going to be free kick to Manchester United inside their own box 18 there. So the goalkeeper will take this one for Manchester United. 1 minute of additional time being added and no goal to record so far. And it's already half time at Old Trafford as it stands. No goal from both sides. And like I said earlier on, both sides desperately need a victory, a win in this one. But as it stands, we've seen 45 minutes from both sides. No goal to record in this one. Manchester United enjoying a lot of possession with 65%, while West Ham having 35%. Nice total shot from Manchester United and 5 from West Ham. 2 shots on target to Manchester United, 1 to West Ham United. 1 big chance so far in this game has gone in the way of West Ham, and 4 corner kick apiece to both teams. But Manchester United pick up 1 yellow card, also 1 yellow card to West Ham United. 1 goalkeeper save from each goalkeeper so far, and apart from that, no goal to record. So our viewers, we've seen 45 minutes played already at Old Trafford there. No goal to record. And let us know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think Manchester United should be doing to secure all 3 points in this one? And let us know if you think West Ham also, what should they be doing? As it stands, both teams desperately need the 3 points in this one. We'll go for a commercial break, and when we come back, we bring you the bench of both teams. So we'll see you after this break.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to today's edition of our Premier Sports Fan Center Talk Sport. My name is Yinka Adegui. Friends call me the Doc around here. Today we're looking at a number of subjects, and this is Talk Sport, and we're going to be talking about various wide spectrum of topics. And overall, we're looking at World Cup shocks, we're looking at Eurodrama, Premier League fire, as well as various football chaos around the globe. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to welcome you back to this show and this edition by first of all introducing our analyst. From my far left here, I have Yemite here. Yemite, you're welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you for having me, the Doc. It's so good to be back, and so good to delve into what has happened for the past few days in the world of sport.
Thank you, Yemite, and thank you for coming. And next to Yemite, we have our erudite gentleman, the Arsenal fan, Gunners forever. Let's welcome Paulo. You're welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So excited to be back. It's always a pleasure when I'm here, discussing football, more especially on Talksport.
Yeah, so it's always exciting when we're here discussing football on Talk Sport. And tonight's episode is so loaded. World Cup shocks, European giants are panicking all over the place. Underdogs, miracles, and Premier League drama all over the place. And let's not forget, Champions League format shaking all the clubs all around the globe. And we saw a lot of fallouts during the week, which we're going to touch little by little. Our pundits are here and they are ready to kick it going. So get on the show, get in the comment section, put up your name, put up where you're watching us from, and connect with us on this show, Premier Sports Fan Center. And you can just put it in there. I'm with you. I stand with you guys as we go on in today's Talk Sports show. Let's run now as we begin the first segment, and we're looking at Haaland's historic 16-goal qualifying campaign. Wow! Erling Haaland, the Norwegian, has set a wonderful record in his country, his homeland, scoring 16 goals in the qualifying campaign, which was first ever. And Erling Haaland's numbers are crazy this season. In the qualifiers, the guy has fired powerfully his team into the World Cup. And he sealed it with a last-minute winner versus Italy. Who can ever tell that Norway will take care of Italy and send them to the playoffs while Norway goes into the qualifying stage? And that's what Haaland can do. He's rewriting national history. And the challenge here, the questions here is this the most dominant World Cup qualifying campaign by a single player in modern football? Let's start from Paulo.
Yeah, well, I don't think so. You look at the past qualifiers, you see players also, at performing orders and scoring a lot of goals. It just happened that this time around we have Erling Haaland, who is in form. Once you can, supply him the goals, the balls, you definitely put the ball at the back of the net. So we saw that with, during the last qualifying, I has been scoring goals for fun, even against Italy. Oh man, anyway, he did it. So, but if you ask me if it's the most dominant, I don't think so.
In modern time, a single individual taking his team into the World Cup.
It's not only him. The other goal scorers also, the likes of Solot and Ko, they also scored. But just because he had scored them, so I don't think he did it on his own.
All right, so yeah, might not be on his own now. Yeah, does Haaland's leadership elevate Norway into a potential dark horse spot in the coming World Cup?
Yeah, I think one country that have done themselves a whole lot of good, investing in young lads growing up to be talent, is Norway. You have to talk about Odegaard, talk about Salot of Atletico Madrid, and some other guys in that setup. It's not just Haaland. Haaland was there the last time out that they couldn't even qualify for the Euros. Talk less of the World Cup. Now those guys are evolving to become a better version of themselves. So I think that Haaland is just one of those guys that has grown from their national team. And one thing about this is that if Haaland was in Portugal and scoring like this, the question wouldn't be single-handedly, because the support cast, or in teams like France, when you know that there are stars around you. But the main bargain right there is coming from the fact that he's playing for Norway. I think that's where it is. Norway, not irregular in the World Cup like that. So.
Now, does that make Norway a dark horse in that coming World Cup?
Yeah, they are one team that you can't look past. Because when you have Haaland and Solskjaer in front, all you need to do in football is score a goal and keep it tight at the back.
Right, so Norway becomes a dark horse to be looked at for. They can cause an upset at the world, and they can even go far. Remember, there was a dark horse in 2002 World Cup. I think that was South Korea, going as far as the semis in that World Cup. But they hosted the tournament. Apollo, do you think Norway may be able to perform that kind of feat at this point in time?
Yeah, I won't be surprised if they go as far as going into the what they call it semi-finals, or probably going to the final. But in my own opinion, I don't think, or in my own view rather, I don't think they'll be able to win it. But I see them going as far as at least quarter to semi-final. But if you ask me, because Norway, they are a very good side. You look at them attacking wise, they've got quality players. In fact, they have 3 good number 9 that on a normal day we start for a lot of countries. Talking about Erling Haaland, Alexander Solo, and Strand Larsen, the Wolverhampton striker who hardly had a playing time because of Erling Haaland and Solo. And you look at the wing also. There's Nusa, the guy from what's his name now, RB Leipzig, very good player also. And in the midfield, they have a lot of exciting players. Where you'll be looking at now is their defense. Can their defense be able, to do the job for them? If you ask me, I would say, at least if they can outscore their opponent, they will definitely go far.
Right, so if Norway can outscore their opponents, we have hopes that they may just be that dark horse at the World Cup and they may go far. And with the likes of talents like Solot, Odegaard, and some other players, I think they can propel Erling Haaland to actually get something from this World Cup. Possibly contend even for the Golden Boot at the World Cup. Who knows? But straight on, we move on to other European giants securing their spots even at the next Mondial of the global competition of football. Germany, focus now is in Germany and Netherlands. They have qualified for 2026 World Cup. Germany smashing Slovakia by 6-0. And Netherlands come and convincing as always, 2 giants, 2 statements of interest. And these are teams that have ruled the world of football. Holland, Netherlands, I'm not sure they have ever won the World Cup before, have they?
No. They were beaten by Spain in the final.
In the finals of 2010 World Cup.
Yeah.
And then we have Germany winning about 9 years ago, 2014, defeating Argentina at the final. Now, which of these 2 giants look more prepared for a deep run? To you. Let me start from you, Yemite.
I think the 2 sides are sides in the rebuilding process, and I don't think any one of them have attained that giant level they were some years ago. So I think that they are just in that, they need to take a step or 2 upward to get to that giant level. But football can be very funny. It's like biscuits, you don't know where it will crack. But I think that those 2 are not up to that giant level yet.
No, but with the Netherlands parading a team almost equally with the one that played in 2022, and we saw them going as high as the quarterfinals. They lost by penalty to Argentina.
That's why they are not giants. Quarterfinals. That's the last stage.
Penalties.
Not even the last
penalties
4.
to the winners.
Yeah, they lost.
And the team has matured, and they're coming back 3 years later.
Because 3 years later, the Van Dijk, the level he was performing that time, is no longer performing at that level.
True.
He's depreciating. This guy from Corinthians that left Barcelona, Depay, is depreciating. Gakpo is not the same Gakpo last World Cup also. So a lot of their guys are depreciating. That means they were at their peak when they got to the quarterfinal.
Right, so they were possibly at their peak, and Germany too is just rebuilding. Then after sustaining a lot of blows, Germany just came out and they started winning. And the question here is, Paulo, are Germans or the Germany team finally returning to their old identity under the leadership and with the new set of boys? Are they trying to fit that space that the likes of Toni Kroos and the big boys of the midfield left?
It's been hard for Germany to replace, Toni Kroos, talking about Schwarzenegger, also, they've missed a lot of players, talking about Philipp Lahm and co. And I don't think they've been able to replace those guys properly. Though Joshua Kimmich has been able to come in, Musiala, who is currently out injured now, has
talking
been able
about
to
Olise.
No, Olise is from France.
Okay, that's a French player.
And now,
but they have Karim Adeyemi as well.
Those ones, I don't think those ones they can.
And they have Florian Wirtz.
Yeah, they have Florian Wirtz, but those guys, I don't think they are there at the moment now.
How do you rate their top hatchet man, Watermid?
Well, he's been performing brilliantly, you know.
Well, Tamale
Well,
is just coming up.
yeah.
He's just, I think he just left the under 21s how many months ago. So,
Lamine Yamal is 18.
Lamine Yamal is different. Lamine Yamal,
Musiala is 20.
Lamine Yamal is one in like a few generational talent.
Bellingham is
you can't-
22.
you-
Mbappe won the World Cup when he was 21.
You know, when we are talking about Mbappe winning the World Cup when he was 21, when you look at the
No, I think he was even 20 or so.
at 19.
19.
19.
Now, if you look at that World Cup, the key guys are not the 19 years old Mbappe. They are the Pogba and the Kante of the midfield. And the Giroud that would draw guys to himself and free up Mbappe and Griezmann to do stuff off front. So when you look at it, it's a team effort for France then. So with what's the name of this guy? Watemade.
Yeah.
You have to look at his support cast. Now, who are the support cast? Florian Wirtz, that is neither here nor there in a World Cup going year. Or is it this other guy, Joshua Kimmich, that's almost getting past the peak of his career. So I think that, yes, Germans are in the mix, but they are not the giants
That we can look forward
Yeah.
to. Now, final question on those two. How do you position the chances of Netherlands facing an Argentina?
Let's break the deadlock. 55 minutes played already. Still no goal from both sides. But Manchester United have an opportunity now to send one into the back of the net of West Ham United. So Bruno Fernandes to take this one for Manchester United. And he sent a cross into the board, headed out there by West Ham, but Manchester United back in possession. And that should be a corner kick, and it's going to be corner kick to Manchester United. Wan-Bissaka applying the block there. So it's going to be corner kick for Bruno Fernandes to take this one for Manchester United. Corner quickly taking Manchester. Oh my goodness! That was a very, very good play from Manchester United, but couldn't put that one at the back of the net. But the last man said that should be offside. Wow. We just have to look at the replay again there. Bremen Buemo couldn't put down at the back of the net. So it's going to be throwing now to Manchester United. Real kicking that one to out for a throw to Manchester United, and Dallo will quickly take down and Manchester United back in possession, but loses straight away to West Ham. And Manchester United back in possession again, but give it away to West Ham again with Bowen and Wilson combining very well. And here comes West Ham United. Magaza. And you could see the show of appreciation from the captain, Bowen there. So goal kick to Manchester United. 58 minutes played already. No goal to report from so far. So play restart with Manchester United now. Trying to find Amad Diallo, but the West Ham United left back will cut down as is going to be thrown to West Ham and play restart with Manchester United back in possession. Manchester United got all 3 points in this game. They are coming closer, little by little. Still Manchester United. Finds Casemiro. And here comes Manchester United. Can this be the goal? Yes! Finally! It's Manchester United who have broken the deadlock. And it's Diego Dalot who gives Manchester United the lead. Manchester United 1, West Ham 0. Diego Dalot giving Manchester United the lead. Inside the 59th minute there. And we just have to check if there's any infringement there, but I don't think there was any infringement there. So, good one from Manchester United. Amad Diallo laying the pass down for Casemiro, but there was a deflection who took it in the part of, to the part of Dalot, who was free, unmarked there, and he took down past the West Ham United goalkeeper. So it's Manchester United who lead, and we've seen 1 hour of football played already. So it's Manchester United leading West Ham United by 1 goal, and what it means now is that Manchester United will be moving up higher on the log. Goal scored by Dalot in the 59th minute for Manchester United. So play restart with West Ham, a restarting game. They play, and Manchester United will win back possession with Joshua Zexi. And here come Manchester United again. Can they make it through? But that was a very bad pass there. And West Ham will win back possession, but send it and Joshua Zexi there, telling the referee that he was kicked there. And it's going to be thrown to Manchester United. Diego Dalot will stand on this one. Can Manchester United double that lead and give themselves a breathing space in this one? A win for Manchester United will take Manchester United to 5th on the log. 24 points, same as Manchester Chelsea. Because right now, as it stands now, they have 24 points. And here comes Manchester United again. Inside the box of West Ham, send another cross there. Oh my goodness. Magaza almost putting down into his own net there, but thanks to the goalkeeper who stopped that one. So West Ham will start play there. And West Ham, what can West Ham do now? West Ham will need to respond, but it's going to be a throwing to Manchester United. And you could see the West Ham United manager, Nuno Espirito Santo. I don't think he's happy with the scoreline as it stands. So throwing quickly taking Manchester United. A loose possession, 62 minutes played already, and it's going to be free kick to Manchester United. Todibo pulling, what's his name, Brahim Mbuemo there. Can Manchester United make it through to give themselves a breathing space? You have less than 27 minutes to go in this game for Manchester United to win all 3 points. So it's going to be throwing, not free kick. So Diego Dalot will send a long one, but headed out there by West Ham, and will now try to turn defense into attack. But Manchester United will regain possession now with Kunwa. Casemiro who wins a throw-in for Manchester United. So Manchester United have a throw-in now inside the half of West Ham United. A throw-in taken quickly for Manchester United. Luke Shaw sending it back to the goalkeeper, Lemons. who has not really been called into action in the second half. Finds Luke Shaw back, sending it back to the goalkeeper. Well controlled by Joshua Zexi to find Luke Shaw. Back to Luke Shaw. Sending it straight into the midfield to find Casemiro, who's drop it back to Lenny Joru. He finds Luke Shaw. Send it to Diego Dalot. Goes back to Luke Shaw. And Manchester United surrendered possession to West Ham. But wing back possession again. But the referee said that's going to be a throw-in to West Ham there. So Wan-Bissaka will take this one for West Ham United. So it's going to be another throw-in, but this time to Manchester United. "65 minutes played already. Still Manchester United will lead West Ham by a long goal. Goal scored in the 59th minute by Diego Dalot. So Manchester United back in possession. But Todibo will clear down out, so it's going to be a throw-in to Manchester United. Nuno Espirito Santo, the manager of West Ham United, consulting with his assistant there, having a word with his assistant, trying to figure out what they would do to salvage a point or take all 3 points for them. But here come Manchester United now. Can they make it through? It's still Manchester United. That was a very good block there, but Manchester United still with possession, but lose possession straight to West Ham. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. West Ham still in possession with Thomas Susek. Sending it back into the midfield for West Ham United. So West Ham United now in possession. Decided to go back. And gradually they're moving the ball forward, and a cross into the balls there. Jared Bowen being marked there by Mazraoui. Still West Ham United with possession. What can West Ham do in this one now? Still going West Ham to find Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And finally the cross coming there. But the Manchester United goalkeeper will gather down comfortably. And here come Manchester United now. Luke Shaw almost giving it straight away to West Ham United, but that will roll out for a train, so it's going to be thrown to West Ham United. 68 minutes played already, and Manchester United are preparing another substitution because Patrick Dogu is about to be thrown in for the goal scorer. Diego Dalot has been withdrawn for Patrick Dogu. "68 minutes played already. Still Manchester United 1, West Ham United 0. And I think Diego Dalot has been very, very good in this game for Manchester United. Surprisingly, He has been withdrawn for Patrick Dogo. So throwing to West Ham. Throwing taken. Still West Ham in possession. And it's going to be a throw-in now to Manchester United. Can Manchester United hold on? Keep West Ham from scoring in this game? Luke Shaw will take the throw-in for Manchester United. Manchester United giving possession away to West Ham. So West Ham are back in possession. Fernandes on the ball now for West Ham. Matheus Fernandes try to find the Senegalese player there. Talking about Diop, who sent a cross into the box, headed up by Manchester United, and finally cleared out. But well defended there by Aaron Wan-Bissaka, the former Manchester United player. So it's still Manchester United who lead inside the 70th minute. So you have less than 20 minutes to go in this game. But here come West Ham now. Can West Ham get a go from this? Oh my goodness. Try to send it into the box. Oh, that was a very good block there. So it's going to be corner kick there. Pot almost put it into the back of the net, but Casemiro defending down neatly for Manchester United. So it's going to be corner kick to West Ham United. Gerald Bowen to take the corner kick from West Ham United, and send it straight into the box, headed out there by West Ham United. So it's going to be trying to West Ham, and trying quickly taken. Still West Ham in possession. And could this be another defending there from Leniyero, but I think the whistle have gone for offside, so it's going to be offside against West Ham United. So Manchester United to restart play, and quickly play restart with Dogo now advancing. Finds Joshua Zirkzee, but Manchester United will lose possession again. And there's a player down for West Ham. It looks like he's in pain. West Ham United are yet to make any substitution in this game. Oof. I think there was a stamp there from Kunwa. So, but referee said that should be a train. And it's Manchester United who are back in possession. Can Manchester United make it through with Ibrahim Mbuemo, and it goes down? Oh my goodness! And please, why? I think the Manchester United players, they want more. I think they want penalty for Ibrahim Mbuemo, but the referee said no, that should be a corner kick. I don't think there was any contact there. I don't think there was a contact. I think Brahim Buemo diving, wanting to claim a penalty, but the VAR will check down. But that was a very good block again from West Ham. So it's going to be corner kick, not penalty. So corner kick to Manchester United. Can Manchester United double their lead to give themselves a breathing space? And corner kick quickly taken, and the goalkeeper will punch that one out. So it's going to be another try. Yeah, still Manchester United with possession. Amadalio. Still Manchester United trying to work their way into the box. Send the cross deep there, but headed out there by the West Ham United player. But Manchester United will win back possession with Bruno Fernandes. Another that was a terrible cross there from the Brazilian. Talking about Casemiro. So it's going to be a goal kick to West Ham United. 75-minute played. We have less than 15 minutes for Manchester United to hang on and claim all 3 points. Areola will send a long one into the half of Manchester United, and Manchester United will win possession but give it straight away to West Ham. Still West Ham in possession now, attacking Manchester United with Jared Bowen on there, and it's been brought down there, but the referee said no. As a play on Mazraoui, try to turn Diop, and Manchester United still in possession, but give possession away to West Ham United again. And here comes but West Ham have given it back to Manchester United with Lenny Yero clearing it off field, but there was no Manchester United player there, so West Ham are back in possession. West Ham United in possession with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He beats one, he beats two, still going. Neat play there and send a cross into the post there. But the Manchester United goalkeeper will claim down. Lemons gather down comfortably to relieve the pressure for Manchester United, and Manchester United are back in possession inside their own half there. And we have less than 15 minutes to go, plus additional time. Can Manchester United hold on to this 3 points? But here comes West Ham now. But lose possession straight to Manchester United. Here comes Manchester United attacking with the Amad Diallo. Still Amad Diallo drops the pass there, but well defended there by the West Ham United defender. And it's going to be a free kick to West Ham United. Casemiro. And Manchester United will be making a double substitution. They've made 2 substitutions before, and it's going to be another substitution. Double substitution. This time Kunwa has been withdrawn. I just have to confirm the players that are coming on for Manchester United. I think that should be Manuel Ugarte and Mason Mount. So it's Joshua Zexi, Kunwa and Joshua Zexi, who have been replaced, withdrawn rather. So West Ham will take the opportunity to make their own set of substitution. We'll be seeing double substitution also from West Ham United. So the player will start with West Ham quickly taking a train there, but Manchester United will clear down. So possession back with West Ham with Wan-Bissaka. Manchester United will win back possession. And but the referee said no. That will be another yellow card, and the second yellow card to a West Ham player in this one. We've seen 3 yellow cards now being shown in this game. 1 to Manchester United, 2 to West Ham, and it's Aaron Wan-Bissaka who is being booked there for that tackle on Mason Mount. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka will have to be very, very careful to avoid being sent off in this game. So play restart with Manchester United sending a long one. But Patrick Dogu couldn't hold on to that one. So it's going to be a goal kick to West Ham United. 79 minutes played already, and West Ham are about to make those substitutions right now. But I think they are still holding on. The substitutions are not being made right now. But Manchester United are back in possession. Dogu sending straight into the midfield there. Well played there by Manchester United. Patrick Dogu running into the balls there. Oh my goodness, almost going down there. But West Ham doing the job. Defending down neatly, and Wan-Bissaka helping the defense. So it's going to be throwing. That was a very good tackle there from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So it's going to be thrown to West Ham United, but what just happened? I think the substitution for West Ham, they've been called back to go back to the bench. So what's happening with West Ham United? The 2 players were about coming on, but the manager has withdrawn them. They've put on the jacket and gone back to sit down on the bench. So in the meantime, Manchester United back in possession inside the 81st minute. They have less than 9 minutes to go for Manchester United to win all 3 points. Susek with possession, but losing it straight and giving it to Manchester United. I think West Ham United, they've been very, very poor, in this game. It's going to take a lot of hard work for them to be able to get anything in this one. At the moment, Manchester United are enjoying a lot of possession, especially in this second half. West Ham have not, been able to really, really threaten Manchester United defense. So it's Manchester United who's still in possession. 82nd minute of play now. 8 minutes to go for Manchester United to claim all 3 points and move to 5th on the log. Manchester United still in possession with Luke Shaw. Finds Patrick Dogu. Finds Luke Shaw back. And he sends a cross into the box. Cleared out by the Manchester United player there. And here comes West. Oh, well read by Lenny Yoro there. And Manchester United come forward now with another cross, but that was a good header from Mason Mount, but that will not threaten the goalkeeper, Arella, who gathered down comfortably. So still with the goalkeeper. Send a long one now into the half of Manchester United. But West Ham now in possession with Cherabo and try to run at Masraoui, who covered that one up, but I think that will roll out for a corner kick. So it's going to be a corner kick to West Ham United. Can West Ham United get anything from this game? So finally, the substitution are about to be made for West Ham. So it's going to be the number 32 jersey being withdrawn for West Ham United. I think that should be Port. Just have to confirm. Also, Thomas Suchek has been withdrawn. So it's Ivan coming on for Port. Waikante coming on for Suchek in this one. Not the N'Golo Kante, Well, this one is Kante of West Ham. So send it straight there. Oh my goodness! West Ham United are back. Oh my goodness! It's 1-1. Guess what? West Ham United have equalized in the 84th minute, and it's Magasa who have leveled things up for Manchester United. I mean, for West Ham United from that corner kick there. And Manchester United are back to square one. Wow. 6 minutes to go for West Ham United to claim out get something from this game. Mazraoui couldn't clear that one properly, and he cleared that one into the path of the ball was even going into the back of the net before, but Magasa making sure that he crossed the line. And you could see the joy in the face of the West Ham United manager, talking about Nuno Espirito Santo. So, 6 more minutes to go for both teams to get over 3 points. So play restart now. Manchester United now. Here they come again, trying to see if they can restore their lead. Still Manchester United now. Still Manchester United will lose possession. And it's going to be a yellow card, second yellow card for Manchester United. And this time it's Luke Shaw who brought down Gerard Bowman. So it's going to be a free kick to West Ham United. "86 minutes played already. 4 more minutes to go for either of this team to go ahead and get our 3 points. But here come West Ham again. Can they go ahead and make it through? It's still West Ham United caught back inside the box there. Oh my goodness! West Ham United almost getting the second goal, but that was a good block there from the Manchester United player, and lost possession straight back to West Ham. But finally giving it back to Manchester United. Can Manchester United turn defense into attack now? Todibo we went down back for West Ham United, and here they come again now inside the box of Manchester United. Can West Ham United? Oof. Oh my word. Kante almost putting West Ham ahead. Combining well with Gerard Bowen there. Looking at that replay again there. 87 minutes played. West Ham United almost getting the second goal in this game. So Manchester United back in possession. But the referee says no. That should be a free kick. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who is already on a yellow card before. Hope he's not been sent off now. And now I think the referee says no. And Manchester United making the final substitution. And it's Manuel Ugarte who has come on for Manchester United. I think West Ham also making another substitution, with Callum Wilson being withdrawn. So trying to Manchester United. 88 minutes played already. It's still 1-1. Uh, Manchester United now trying to see if they can, restore their lead. They have less than 2 minutes to go to plus additional time. Can Manchester United get the 3 points in this one? Still Manchester United in possession. Amad Diallo. Manchester United still in possession. Can they turn this? Can they make it 2? Still Manchester United. Amad Diallo try to take 1-2 player. Still Manchester United who are in possession. Finds Dogu now. Try to send the cross but blocked there. But he win back possession from Manchester United. Still Manchester United. 89 minutes played already. Manchester United still in possession. And finally the cross coming, but West Ham will clear down. Patrick Dogu now back in possession for Manchester United. And another cross, but that was a very, very terrible cross there. From the Manchester United left back. And how high will be on the fourth official? Let's see how many minutes will be added to this game. Because we've seen 90 minutes played already. So it's Manchester United 1, West Ham United 1. So it's going to be 5 minutes of additional time. Can Manchester United get the 3 points inside the last 5 minutes, or can West Ham, also get the 3 points, or are they going to share the points? So, but here they come again, Manchester United. Can Manchester United get all 3 points? Because see, all the West Ham players are back inside their own half defending this one. But still Manchester United who are in possession. With Amad Diallo. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Back to Amad Diallo. But West Ham will clear out. Todibo sending down a long out, but Manchester United back in possession again inside the half of West Ham. Can Manchester United restore their lead inside the last 4 minutes of additional time? Here comes Manchester United again. And oh my goodness, Bruno Fernandes couldn't believe his luck. The goalkeeper parrying that one into his feet, but Bruno Fernandes couldn't put down at the back of the net for Manchester United. He kicked that one off, so it's going to be goal kick to West Ham United. Two minutes played inside the additional time of 5 minutes. Manchester United have at least less than 3 more minutes to get a goal. So West Ham also having less than 3 minutes, and they're going to come again now inside the box of Manchester United, still with West Ham United. But the goalkeeper will clear down, so it's going to. West Ham are back in possession. West Ham looking to end the game stronger, but it's going to be a throw-in now to Manchester United. Patrick Dogu will take for Manchester United. quickly surrounded by two West Ham players. And West Ham will win back possession. But I think that was too much for the West Ham United player there. And Manchester United are back in possession. Can Manchester United get all 3 points in this game? So it's going to, and there's a player down for West Ham United. I think that should be Aaron no, not Wan-Bissaka. I think the goal scorer Magasa is down. Just hope it's not time wasting. Also, Leandro Martinez coming on for Luke Shaw in the 88th minute of this game. And we have less than 2 minutes to play. It's Manchester United 1, West Ham United 1, but Manchester United are back in possession. Can Manchester United grab all 3 points? The goalkeeper sending down straight. But the West Ham defender will head down back to his goalkeeper, Areola, who also take a long one. And West Ham are back in possession. But Manchester United win back possession. Here they come now, attacking Manchester United. Send it straight into the box of West Ham United. Oh my goodness. Bruno Fernandes couldn't put down at the back of the net for Manchester United. So it's going to be a goal kick. And that could be the last action in this game. And you can see the manager of Manchester United frustrated, put his hand in his head there. Couldn't believe it. Manchester United, and it's a goal. It will be goal kick, and the goalkeeper of West Ham is not in a hurry. And it's full time at Old Trafford. It's West Ham United, Manchester United 1, West Ham United 1. What a disappointing result for Manchester United, and I think West Ham United will be happy, to have gotten a point from coming from a go down to equalize and take the 1 point back to the London Stadium. I think the West Ham manager, talking about Nuno Espirito Santo, will be much more happier than the two manager, but West Ham United still in the relegation zone. So our viewers, we've seen 90 minutes of football played and nothing to separate both teams. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section, and I will definitely reply to your thoughts. But this is how we draw the curtain for tonight's show. Until tomorrow, when we come your way on TalkSport, you can join us by 7:30 tomorrow Nigerian time. We'll bring you TalkSport, where we'll analyze and break down all the matches that have gone down over the midweek. So for now, it's goodbye from me.